Hello future tech leaders, I am Sindhuja. Based on my own experience, I know that learning the right skills can shape our future. What if I say learning was as thrilled as the tech world itself? There we go. A cloud foundation, that's exactly what you will experience. From day one, you will be immersed in the interactive sessions and expert-led courses that covers most of the widely used technologies in the zone of data science to cloud computing, which brings more light to the life of a techie. I'm so excited to help you and unlock the true potential of a technology. Well, then why to wait? Let's see what it unfolds.
And then your intercompany framework. So what is the intercompany? When you have multiple subsidiaries. Here in this account, we have a lot of subsidiaries, like 9 or 10 subsidiaries that we have over here. So when you deal within the subsidiaries, you might want to purchase something within the company as well. From the within the company, from the HR department, you know you want to procure something into the IT department. In that case, the intercompany framework actually works out. So to let you know what is an intercompany, you have subsidiary A and then you have subsidiary B. So subsidiary A want to purchase something from subsidiary B. Correct. So whenever this happens, the subsidiary A will be a customer for subsidiary B. Correct. Because you are buying something. Buying from subsidiary A and selling happens from subsidiary B. So whenever you're buying from subsidiary A becomes a customer for B. And B becomes a vendor for subsidiary A. Got it. You understood this concept. So you put in a sales order in subsidiary A. And that sales order is against subsidiary B. Here, what you do is, since you are selling here, there is a purchase order against subsidiary A. So this is a little confusing concept, but just try to understand the concept of the intercompany stuff. When you're buying it from one subsidiary, the next subsidiary becomes a customer and subsidiary B would become a vendor. However, when you are, whenever you're shipping out something, you have to ship out the material from subsidiary A. First of all, you need to have a sales order here, which will be against the vendor A. Now, whenever you put in a purchase order or a sales order against subsidiary B, then you will have to do an item fulfillment from here. Correct. Because it is going from subsidiary B to subsidiary A. There will be an item fulfillment here. The material goes from the warehouse of subsidiary B to the warehouse of subsidiary A. That will be your item fulfillment. And here you need to do an item receipt because you are getting the material from subsidiary B. Is this clear, or do you want me to explain that once again? So, while doing the transactions, probably you'll understand a little better. But I just wanted you to understand the concept of intercompany framework. What exactly happens? Subsidiary A and B will be there. So, instead of putting this in a sheet, you will have a clear understanding. Let me do that. Subsidiary A and subsidiary B. subsidiary A is going to become the customer and subsidiary B will be a vendor. So you will have a purchase order. You will have a purchase order on subsidiary A against subsidiary B. So when you have a purchase order here, you will have a sales order because you are sending out something to the subsidiary. Correct. So first, what will happen? The item goes out of subsidiary B through item fulfillment. And then on the subsidiary A, there is an item receipt and they accept the material. Got it? I think it's clear now. So usually this is how it works. I mean, this is a customer. It is a reverse thing. I mean, vendor will be there for purchase order. Customer will be there for sales order. But in intercompany stuff, what I'm saying is subsidiary A just becomes a customer for sub B and the B subsidiary becomes a vendor for subsidiary A. That's it. Any questions on that? So I think we are almost at the top of the show. And finally, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel.